Last but not least, I'd love to welcome Sandra Liz Hon of H2 Energy. H2 Energy is a is a company developing solar hydrogen hybrid systems that are providing 24/7 clean power. And Sandra would like to share their excellent example of how they're applying this for rural healthcare clinics in Malaysia. Sandra, please, thank you.
Good morning, distinguished guests, partners, and fellow colleagues. I'm Sandra Hon from H2 Energy, and today I would like to share how a rural health facility deep in the interior Sarawak, Malaysia, become a living model of an inclusive energy transition, combining solar, hydrogen, and community stewardship. Just a brief background on the project. The project actually exemplify how decentralized rural electrification can deliver social impact, resilience, and climate alignment, especially in healthcare. This is the location of the clinic. So for those of you who is not familiar with Sarawak, it's part of Malaysia. It's on the Borneo Island, and the location of the rural clinic is actually in a place called Baram. It's about 7 hours inland from Miri. It's only accessible by logging road. Now, the challenge of any kind of project development in this site is because of the challenging terrain, and that make uh, distribution or transporting of diesel expensive because of the high cost of logistic, and that would risk um, outages, which is very critical to rural health clinic. For them in this location, uh, bright uh, bright light is just a part of electrification, but more importantly, rural electrification brings would save life in that sense because it would ensure no spoil vaccines and baby borns with jaundice or premature baby still can continue to enjoy the right uh, equipment or appliances in the clinic to support them during that early born infant stage. The objective of this project is to provide 24/7 reliable power to enable not just lightings, but cold storage, telemedicines, and critical care. And this project is actually in partnership with Ministry of Health of Malaysia. And the innovation part of the system is basically highlighted in this illustration. We actually harvest from Mother Nature. So solar that is easily available and in abundance everywhere, especially in tropical countries. And the other key feedstock is rainwater. So how we work is that the solar would power the electrolyzer, and that's where the rainwater will be broken into hydrogen, and hydrogen will be stored in the vessel. It will be used for the purpose of intermittency or even for night use. We will recycle the water and oxygen will release. So in some form, a circular economy is also in practice in this design. So the design here, you can see that is a 35 kilowatt solar PV with combination of hydrogen cell backup, designed for full autonomy. So there's no zero diesel anymore. So zero diesel reliance since the installation and commissioning of this system 3 years ago. The modular hydrogen storage support continue operation even during a monsoon period, which is very frequent in places in the tropical area, especially during the month of November to February. So the clinic will still have to continue to operate in a sustainable way. Now, the innovation highlight here is that we are harvesting from Mother Nature. That's number one. Number two, we have aided with energy management system because of the challenging terrain. We need to bring down the operation and maintenance costs. So instead of deploying our technical team every time when there's a challenge or a hiccups, we can now do fully remote monitoring capability via our cloud telemetry. So we have a traffic light system. We can actually monitor how much solar been produced, hydrogen been used for the day, and indirectly we are giving the clinic a data on their patient traffic for the month or even for the year. And we can even tell if there was a critical emergency case for the night, especially if there's a sudden surge of power requirement. So this will allow the clinic to better manage themselves. As you can see, it's a very modular system, compact. As these are challenging terrain, you need to bring down the weight, especially to transport it to this site, whether you're going through the timber logging road or through the river. Okay, since the installation of the innovative system, we have now enabled energy reliability, 100% uptime recorded since commissioning. The healthcare outcomes, you will now see this is the first rural clinic with continuous vaccine refrigeration. We enable telehealth consultation and night emergency services, 30% increase in patient throughput, zero outage related medical incidents since 2022. Now, when we talk about social impact, the local youth are trained as energy custodians because these are energy management system. It is very easy for them to support us at the ground, the local youth. It also allow a woman-led health volunteer to use the clinic power now for health education session, especially for prenatal and postnatal management for women, create that kind of awareness on the importance of health screening. All these are made possible by ensuring them the sustainable power 24/7. And more importantly, it demonstrates a community inclusion and ownership, making this a successful project, not just for H2 Energy and the Ministry of Health, but also for the community at Long Loyang itself. The climate and economic metrics that we have, we eliminated about 9,000 liters of diesel per year, 23 tons of carbon saving annually, and we have reduced our O&M cost by 60% uh, versus a generator-based system, a diesel generator-based system. Lesson learned, and this is also a scalable model that we are now in discussion with stakeholders to scale it to more rural clinics. At the same time, to also expand to the nearby microgrids where the communities are located, so that they could also be part of the whole inclusive ecosystem. Now, these are all part of the state government post-COVID development strategy, the green economy and rural inclusion program. And the financing part successfully through hybrid model, through state capital grant, uh, combination of CSR and concessional finance. This replicable model that we strongly believe that can be replicable not just in Malaysia, but also in ASEAN throughout. The technical learning point here, the modular system and the modular approach has allowed us to reduce life cycle costs and improve service reliability. Overall, community engagement is key as core ownership build trust and sustainability. The key factor for replication in Asia Pacific context. So it's not just rural health anymore. We are talking about schools, telco towers. In some way, we can even come out of the rural side going into decentralized luxury resort using this similar scalable model. So here, I would like to close my session by saying that innovation is not just about technology, it's about compassion powered by clean energy. So we call for action to join us to scale inclusive and to ensure resilient decentralized rural electrification, not just for healthcare, but for the rural community. We will continue this conversation after the session. Thank you very much.